Hello, today I'll be talking about hypermetropia or hyperopia. Welcome to your channel Pradya Netralaya, all about the eye. I am Dr. Sriram Ramalingam, Medical Director, Pradya Netralaya. Hyperopia or hypermetropia is another common refractive condition of childhood and adults. Proper assessment and treatment can prevent multiple complications in the future. Adult hyperopia is associated with some complications which must be assessed at regular intervals. The term hyperopia refers to the refractive condition of the eye, where the parallel rays of light coming from the distant objects are focused behind the retina. Here you can see the image is focused behind the retina. What are the causes of hyperopia or hypermetropia? Axial, which is the most common, where the length of the eyeball is smaller than the normal. A 1 millimeter decrease in the axial length leads to 3 diopters of hyperopia. Curvature hyperopia. This is due to the flattening of the cornea or the lens or both. A radius of curvature increase by 1 millimeter leads to 6 diopters of hyperopia. Index hyperopia. It is due to the change in the refractive index of the crystalline lens, which occurs in old age or in uncontrolled diabetes. What are the symptoms of hyperopia? Most of the patients are asymptomatic. Persons can use the ability of the eye called accommodation to overcome the hyperopia and may be asymptomatic. Occasionally, children may not have an inward deviations of the eye. Parent may notice an inward deviation, especially in children older than 3 years of age. Asthenopia. If a person are able to overcome the hyperopia, they may develop vague symptoms. These symptoms are called as asthenopic symptoms. These symptoms may vary from headache, feeling tired by afternoon or evening, feels better after a small nap, redness in the eye, occasionally watering also can be present. Decrease in vision. Blurred vision will be more for near objects than for distance. Person may find it difficulty in reading very close by. There may be a fluctuation in the vision or sudden blurring of the vision. Persons using accommodation for a long time will give up the effort, and the vision may fluctuate between clear and blurred vision. Redness or swelling in the eye due to constant rubbing of the eye using unhygienic hands. Coming to the examination, vision may be normal because the persons may be using the accommodation to overcome the hyperopia. Thus, a dilated vision checkup is a must to diagnose it. Distant vision can also be affected in high hyperopias. Children may develop a condition called as amblyopia or lazy eye, which I'll be talking about in my subsequent videos. Children may have an inward deviation of the eye. This inward deviation also may fluctuate between being straight to varying degree of inward deviation. This may occur more for near than for distance. Now coming to the treatment. Spectacles in the form of convex lenses are prescribed. Here we give the maximum power that is accepted by the person to correct the hyperopia. As against in my previous video I told you, in myopia we give the minimum power required. Occasionally children may not accept the full correction. Here we gradually increase the glass power till the maximum power is acceptable. Occasionally, adults come with the complaints of headache, especially having worked for long hours on the system or reading. When we prescribe the glasses, they find it difficult to adjust because they are got used to basing the same amount of effort. I tend to do that with the glasses also. Use of contact lenses. If children can tolerate contact lenses are prescribed. Coming to the refractive surgeries, these are usually performed after the age of 21 years of age. Squint. Children who have squint needs to be assessed. If squint is corrected by spectacles, no further treatment is required. the squint is not corrected by spectacles, then children need to undergo surgery. This is a child who has got a squint which got beautifully corrected by a bifocal glasses. Here are the other children who are not so lucky. All of them required surgery. So you can see before and after surgery, the eyes are perfectly straight. Adults with hyperopia can develop a condition called as angle closure glaucoma because of the small size of the eye. This is a medical emergency which needs to be taken care of immediately. All children should have a complete dilated eye examination by an ophthalmologist. Adults with hyperopia should check up to rule out angle closures. My next video will be on astigmatism. Kindly stay connected to know more about the eye. Thanks for watching.